I call them hype games.
Yeah.
When you start casting, like, it's finding a game that people are hype about and then playing that, because
Yeah.
they're gonna come to your channel and be like, "What's this game about?" And then or see how you play the game, and then if they like you, they follow you, that kind of stuff. Other than, I get a lot of games because I've been playing Final Fantasy. A lot of my communities from that from people who like watching people play Final Fantasy, or other people on my server or stuff like that. Or at Final Fantasy 7, people they come in for nostalgia.
Sure.
Let me think. Yeah, I mean, like, or the horror games. I get a lot of the horror genre because I like playing those games. But I would say play a little of both. Like, play a game that you like, and then, like, when a new hype game comes out that you want to play, or you just want to see what it's like, play it.
But then I wouldn't worry about the numbers then either because, and I was like, ooh, Witcher 3 is coming out, so I'm gonna play, Witcher 1. And I found it really boring. And I think that showed in my stream. And so like when I started playing Witcher, like people like left. And I was like, okay, so this wasn't a good choice. So I think it's true. You have to find that balance. And you really do have to enjoy yourself because it'll show. It'll show in stream. Like if you're bored, people will see you're bored and then they're gonna be bored. So yeah, I think it's finding a good balance between the two. I think for me lately, Assassin's Creed 2, people have been kind of like popping into that one because it's like, I think everybody seems to kind of enjoy those games for the most part. Not everybody, but, and people like to give advice, and I think it's helpful to have a game that, like, you can ask your questions of your chat and be like, well, where should I go next? And blah, blah, blah. And that's why games like Life is Strange is really good because you can say, should I go this way or blah, blah, blah. I think it's again, it's at the end of the day, it's making you happy. Whatever game is making you happy, you should play. You have any comments, Difo?
I agree with the playing something you like. Um,
Mm,
like just because, like, oh, I like Ghost Recon too, but it's like
yeah.
hard for me to stream because I'm concentrating on it so hard. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so like for me, it's kind of like I have to like it and be able to interact with chat.
Yeah.
Because that's like one of my, like, if like in shooters I can't hardly concentrate on chat because I'm concentrating on not dying.
Yeah. I hear that.
Yeah, when I play shooters, like, there's moments where um, I lose concentration, and I'll apologize to chat, being like, dude, I gotta focus. I'm like way into it, But
Yep.
those are the moments where I start talking to myself. Right,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not so much of interacting with chat. Well, I am interacting with chat, but I'm trying to be more entertaining than being
Right.
interactive at that moment in time. And
Right.
so that's where I pull in those moments. And there's moments where I space out and I was like, oh wait, I'm talking to people at this moment in time. Hello, what's up?
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
like, I think there are games where it's more easier to interact with chat, like any of the sim games, or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
City Skylines, or anything in with that where you're not like super interactive.
Yeah.
I imagine Ark is like that, but because
Not
Ark, you're
really.
feeding. I mean, you're
Trying not to
feeding
get
berries to a dinosaur because you want to tame it. It takes like fucking
true.
19 hours.
When you're knocking him
Yeah.
out, though, you're not talking to chat because he's trying to kill you.
Yeah, but when
Nice.
you start feeding them berries, you can sit there and I was like, I'm just feeding berries to them. What's up? What's up, everyone?
Yeah.
You're gonna watch me do this for 6 hours. I hope you're
Oh,
ready.
word.
It's not 6 hours.
Yeah.
It can be very long.
Yeah.
Depending how big the dinosaur is and blah 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 blah.
Well,
Right.
we tamed a brontosaurus in two.
Yeah.
That's a
Bacon
long
says.
time. I don't got time to be like, I'm not gonna be sitting on my freaking channel like trying to tame a
Well,
dinosaur for 2 freaking hours. That's crazy. Sorry to anybody who loves Ark.
You're not just sitting there though. Like,
You're not.
no, because you got to run around and pick berries.
Oh man.
You-
I'm sorry.
Don't forget about those berries.
There's something totally else. James Horner.
Bacon says you need to read the overall dynamic of your chat to see if it's positive or negative. That's very true. Like if I play, I think a sort of Asumi, Manga bought that game for me for my birthday because I said I want to play a terrible game, and he got that game. And it's it's a game where it's one of those visualization novels or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't play anything. You just click, and it just words are on the screen, and it's like the characters like in a pose, and they're like, oh, ha, you know, and then all of a sudden it's like girl in cosplay, or it's like one of those anime ones. So the thing is I was like, how the fuck am I going to make this entertaining? And how I made it entertaining is I gave everyone a different voice. And apparently I'm good at doing voices because that's I mean that's one way like, and it's like even if you're playing a game that's not great or you think is bad or anything like that, it's how you can either like give a review of it while you're doing it, like look at this fucking dumb mechanic, like this is stupid, I can't get past it, or like just making fun of it, you know, and or like turning it around somehow.
Yeah.
Dodger has made a career at doing crappy VNs.
Happy Dude wants to know. Sorry, I was just reading Happy Dude's question. He wanted to know our thoughts on the creative tag. I think that you should use the creative tag if you're actually doing something creative, honestly. Like if you're doing design, like web design, or creating overlays, or, I mean, Death Sculpt is always sculpting, so, you know, he's got the creative thing going. But I think that's what you have to do. You have to, you know, be actually, like, creating something. I don't know what you do. And I think people would be down for that, be something interesting. But you still have to be interactive as well, I think. And, you know, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I actually thought about it, and Petra always said, you know, you should do streams on, like, how to make overlays and stuff. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, but, well, for one, my Mac is not stream ready at all, so I don't use it for that. And two, that's work. Like, I love doing overlays, and I love, like, you know, doing web design and stuff, but at the same time, I do that as a full-time job. Like, that's my job in real life, so to come home and, like, to stream it, I'd be like, I think I'd resent it, because I'd be like, I'm still working. So, but, you know, I think it's awesome, and I've gone onto the music section a few times, too, and you can find some really awesome musicians there sometimes, too, so... You know, I think it's all about, yeah, Serene's right. Cosplay has become pretty popular and creative. So I think, you know, if you can find something that's like your niche, is that the right word? I don't know, niche, whatever. If you can find something that you're interested in that's creative, I think go for it. Why not?
Well, one thing Waffle said earlier that with the playing the popular and not so popular games is that if everyone's playing a hype game and you don't have many viewers, you're pretty much going to get overrun, which he does have a point.
Yeah,
if you play a more non-popular game, you're top of the food chain for people who are tuning into that one. So he does have a point with that. So
yeah.
Let me see
I agree.
what and then for creative, I don't really do creative too much. Like I was thinking about doing creative with the Photoshop, but I'm still learning how to do it. So it'll just be, instead of me being bad at video games, me bad at Photoshop.
And I would troll you so bad.
I know. I'm like, what's this eraser one do? And like,
Oh God.
Just erase everything.
Illidan says, do any of you do highlight VODs? I do highlight VODs. How long does it usually take? It does not take me long. Twitch has a thing where it's very easy to do. You just go to the video manager, and it goes to your past broadcasts, and basically you can because my you know, like when I cast, it's like about 5 hours. So when something cool happens, I'm like, I kind of want to highlight this. I ask people to hit !uptime, and it tells me what time that happened at, so I can go back in the broadcast and like go around that time and be like, oh, this is when it happened. Find a good point to start, and then a good point to end it, and then I put it on there and I export it to YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel, but I don't broadcast it out that much, or I don't talk about it too much. There's not a lot on it. There's just highlight videos of me doing shit.
Yeah.
You can download it off for YouTube too, with external things.
Yeah. I haven't really had anything that exciting happen. Like, you know, a few things here and there, like me crying or something. But I think I gotta play more scary games to get like good reactions. So.
I have a couple of those on there.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
Yeah, I don't scream like a girl.
And most of my highlights are Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
No, mine was... Some of the highlight VODs I did was Agar, when everyone in chat was in the game, and like everyone had like Mick something in their name. Cause I was Mick Loken, someone was like Mick Treebeats, Mick, you know, whatever their like caster name was, or they're like, and like we dominated all 10 spots. And so, and I was number 1, and we were just like, and like it just turned around like instantaneously, because it was like no one was on there, and it was just like after a minute we just all dominated the board all of a sudden, and then like getting scared highlights, and then the McFino butt slap dance that's on there.
The original.
Yes, the original McFino one.
That's the best. Cool. Well, I think we've got 5 minutes left.
6 minutes by my count. Don't try to.
Well,
Don't try to
time theft. Time theft.
Time theft. I'm sorry. It says 9:55 on my camera.
And now it says 11:55 for me. Are you from the future?
You guys read books.
1 minute in the future.
No, it says, like I said, it says 9:55 now.
I'm not ending the stream, by the way. I'm gonna be playing Stick of Truth after this.
Okay.
The talk show is over.
Talk show is ending. But do we have any final thoughts or anything?
Any more questions?
Yeah.
Final questions. Let me think. Final thoughts. I don't know. Final thoughts on what?
I don't know.
I'm an excellent person. You guys all should be more like me.
What about a sea story? To go
a what?
out?
You want a sea story? You got a sea story in mind?
Sea
I
story.
was asking you for one.
In Hong Kong, I was drunk, and there was a Michael Jackson impersonator who was dancing, and I got in a pop and lock battle with him.
Oh my god.
I don't know who won. I was pretty drunk.
Oh lord.
They have a video of it. I don't know where it is.
Aw, you should find it.
I wish I could find it. I don't know. I gotta find people's contact information and be like, how do I get a hold of this person? They have this video.
Oh.
I want to watch
Alright, I
it.
thought they put it on YouTube or something and you saw it.
I don't think they did. They didn't even have a Facebook, so I doubt they have a YouTube.
Oh, alright.
How important is video quality?
It's pretty damn, honestly.
Yeah, I'd say so.
A lot of times, like, if I am watching a stream and it's so pixelated and stuff that I can't see what they're actually playing, I'm not gonna stick around, to be honest with you. So yeah, your upload speed needs to be pretty good. Your download speed needs to be decent. I don't know exact numbers. What would you say for upload speed?
Mine's 4.37, and I look like this, so.
Yeah, I think mine's around there as well.
Your stream usually looks really good though, Logan.
Yeah.
It's I think it's the camera and my cheap ass lighting that I got, which I gotta get a hold of Siren. I wonder if she still has hers.
Oh, I meant your game quality.
Oh, my game quality?
I don't look at your face.
I'm here for the game. I think it's also being like chroma keyed out.